his mindset not being fully there last time, and he's going to stick it on him. Alright, welcome back to another video over here on SCS Combat, and today I'm going to be giving you my official prediction for UFC going down this weekend, and it is Moicano taking on Duncan. It's going to be a great fight. I'm expecting a war. Let's get into it. So last time out, Renato Moicano did not look good at all. He had a very good win over Benoit Saint-Denis, and he fought Beneil Dariush last time out, and it just wasn't there at all. He got outstruck on the feet badly. He got out wrestled, out grappled. Very bad performance, poor performance from Renato Moicano overall, and Dariush beats him over a decision there. Badly beats him as well, which isn't good because obviously a fighter like Moicano likes to use grappling. I mean, the way he beat BSD, let's be honest, was ground and pound, grappling. It was definitely his best performance that I've seen from him anyways. I mean, that was just brutal. Huck him down, elbows, ground and pound, kept going, kept doing it. But last time out, it wasn't there at all, and he's been out for quite a while now. On the other hand, Chris Duncan coming into this one has lost one fight in the UFC and has been doing good. He beats Terrence McKinney last time out in an absolute war, and I actually just watched it. Insane scrap, insane back and forth, and he ends up submitting Terrence McKinney with a dash choke in the first round. McKinney comes out early and puts it on him like he does. He has a lot of KOs in the first minute, Terrence McKinney, and Chris Duncan survives it, and that's something else that I'm going to get into. Chris Duncan survives that onslaught. He's punching back himself, and then eventually gets Terrence McKinney in the clinch. Bang, elbow, hurts him bad, drops Terrence McKinney, just keeps tapping away with loads of ground and pound shots, and then eventually Terrence McKinney gives up a dash choke, or Duncan takes the dash choke, submits him. Great submission, great recovery, great knockdown with that elbow in the clinch, and yeah, great win for him. Now the reason I said that I was going to talk more about that Duncan surviving and throwing back during the onslaught from Terrence McKinney, the reason I mention that is because in that fight with Renato Moicano and Beneil Dariush, once it stopped going his way fully, he kind of just accepted position on the ground, and you know, I feel like his confidence could be tugged away a lot quicker than Chris Duncan's could. Then again, Moicano probably needs a bit more money. No bonuses that time, so he's going to be looking for one this time, I suppose. And look, there's a couple of ways I could see this going, but I think with the ethic, the work, the motivation that Chris Duncan has going into this one, he's going to be tough to beat for Moicano. He's 15-2 and been a great fighter throughout his UFC career. He hasn't lost from 2024. Been a great couple of wins now. Beat Rebecca before that. Pretty sure that was another war, and he's got a couple of great performances. Whenever it comes to Moicano, more back and forth. He's kind of like the entry level top 15 fighter, or top 20, sort of around that range. Good fighter though, and I think when you look at what he did to Benoit Saint-Denis, that right there is proof that he can be way better than he was last time out against Beneil Dariush. But it's sort of the way I look at things, and there's a general saying that you're only as good as your last performance, which I don't like to take into consideration sometimes I do. But I think for Moicano to come out and beat Duncan, he would need to take away a lot of things from Duncan early with his wrestling, get him down and cut him. But like, even then, Duncan's still going to keep fighting, and that's worst case scenario for him unless Moicano submits him. So pretty much, I think Duncan's going to come out, and I think he's going to have seen Moicano, maybe his mindset not being fully there last time, and he's going to stick it on him. Should he do? Do you know what I mean? Moicano maybe wasn't the sharpest out last time, and he's been out for a while. Put it on him early, hurt him, cut him, do whatever you can. Body shots, make him tired. You know, implement your own wrestling maybe. Gain dominant position on him, because once Beneil Dariush did that, he was able to control him there, hit him with some nasty shots, and overall, I think momentum wise and the way this is going, I'm going to pick Chris Duncan here, because I just think that he's going to be able to put a halt to what Moicano brings him, and I think he'll do it early. I think he'll disrupt Moicano and eventually maybe get him out of there in the third round. I'll go with, like, if he does get him out of there, I'm predicting third round. I'm not saying first. Then again, that nasty elbow that he hit Terrence McKinney with, crazy work. So if he hits Moicano with something like that, he'll probably go out same way if Moicano hits Duncan with that elbow, because anyone's going out from that. I'm surprised Terrence McKinney didn't probably go out cold. Fair enough to him. But yeah, I'm gonna pick Chris Duncan here. I'm gonna take it to be a war. It's 5 rounds. If Duncan gets the finish, I'll go with third or fourth. I think it'll be over time, and I think he'll wear Moicano down. But this is a tough pick, because Moicano, like, he'll have a performance like the last one, then have a performance like BSD. Like, it's so confusing. It's a tough pick. Duncan, on the other hand, is a great fighter. He's up and coming. He's got all the momentum. On a great win streak. I just think he's gonna get it done. But let me know who you have down below in the comments. I think it's gonna be a great fight and should be a fun one. And do not forget that I will be live tomorrow night for number 1, Dark War Chisora taking on the bronze bomber Deontay Wilder in the heavyweight shootout, the 100th fight of their careers combined, and also UFC Moicano against Duncan. I'll be here for that as well. Make sure, don't miss it, because we had a lot of fun last time out. It's a great live stream last weekend with Armin Surkian and stuff in the wrestling. Then we had the UFC there as well. Make sure to come back and yeah, watch along. It's fun on those live streams. Make sure to come back, like, subscribe, follow for more. You see everything around the screen.